Tehran rejects ceasefire talks as bombardment region. Oh, they don't want a ceasefire. Why are they rejecting ceasefire talks? They want now wow, this is like problem. Oh. Can you imagine? According to Al Jazeera, Iran's foreign ministry spokesman Esmaili Baghai firmly declared that Tehran did not initiate the ongoing conflict, describing it as a war imposed on Iran through betrayal of diplomacy by the United States and Israel. In a recent news briefing, Baghai stated, "We did not initiate or start this war," emphasizing that it is not a war of choice, but of necessity, forced upon Iran amid unprovoked aggression. But so why don't you want to cease fire? And you people are fasting now. You don't want to cease fire. The demand comes amid escalating US-Israeli military operations against Iran, which began in late February 2026, following the ban of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and joint strikes on Iranian targets. Iran has responded with missile and drone retaliation targeting Israeli cities and US interests in the region, resulting in casualties on multiple sides, including American soldiers and civilians in Iran, from strikes on residential areas, hospitals and schools. Addressing speculation about ceasefire mediation, Baghai dismissed such discussions as irrelevant, while military confrontations persist. He argued that as long as attacks continue, talks of de-escalation or third-party mediation holds no practical value. With Iran's focus remaining on defending its homeland and sovereignty, he accused the US of doing ongoing nuclear-related negotiations mediated indirectly through Oman just days before launching strikes. Just days before launching the strike, claiming Washington aims to partition Iran and seize its oil resources, Baghai reiterated Iran's commitment to regional stability, denying intentions to attack neighbors and warning that the conflict risks broader engulfment if aggression persists. He called on the international community to pressure the aggressors to halt rather than urging Iran to stand down, stressing that the war will continue until those responsible regret their actions and cease hostilities. The conflict has driven up global oil prices and displaced population, with no immediate resolution in sight, as bombardments rage on in Tehran and other areas. Okay, it is well. Mohammed Awa says and Iran has the right to protect and defend itself. Of course, they have the right to protect and defend themselves. Carry on, Iran. Keep defending yourselves. Okay. Rabbi Isa says, Iran will never blink first. No retreat, no surrender. Okay. Larry Minike says, Benji and Trump don't be mercy for you now. I have no match to them. They are looking at your citizens. So it is well. Mohammed says, and they buy the Ayatollah if they are losing. Fool. As Aslam says, this in America and Israel started, they must finish it. Okay. Amen says, secret cultists Mossad, American CIA, sponsor terrorists and war all over the world through local politicians for their rituals. Iran make sure you dealt with satanic Zionist homosexual, who be so homosexual, bar worshippers, children sex abuse and human and children flesh eater. Victory for Iran, victory for the world. Sonny Akwa says a journeying man will only hang on to any floating material to see if help will come from any direction. That's what Iran is right now. A shameless theocratic regime that buys its people. Has nothing to do with governance. Why are you saying you don't want to surrender? So you like the way they are buying your people there. So let them sink alone and so shall it be. Allah says no pity for Iran. They have murdered millions. Abdul Karim says US is being exposed as having a very weak military might. How can USA together with Israel combined fight a single Iran and cannot even say who is winning? In fact, success as far as this war is concerned is skewing heavily on the side of Iran. US and Israel will be afraid of Iran just as they are afraid of North Korea, China, Afghanistan, and others going forward. You think they are really afraid? Okay, now no problem. Make them continue to buy and sell. Apostle says America has not initiated any ceasefire. So it's even a fake news self. Oh, okay. At Ishmael says maybe they have not had enough of the bombing. Wait till they get annihilated. Maybe that's what they want. They want to go into extinction so that Iran will no longer exist again. Maybe that's what they want. Odrom then says, I'm a Christian, but I feel tired with the bully of US. I got the heart of Iran either to buy or to buy these idiots. Okay. Farouk said Mr. Alex should be the one to be converted. Justice Biam Mukama says Iran should get prepared to be nuked. Thereafter, Iran will walk on her knees to beg ceasefire. Mazi says no ceasefire continue until you finish them. Salah says Iran did not start the war. He cannot go for ceasefire now. Okay now. Alex says I pray that you guys doesn't make President Trump to reverse this his present diplomatic bombing to outright bombing of Iran. If Trump vex and send B-52 bombers to Iran, I swear every Iranian, including the Ayatollah, will be converted to Christianity immediately. Asad Solomon says the earlier you and Iran surrender to Trump, the better for Iran. Okay now. Bese says Macron is coming to help the US and Israel by trick. He would like to involve all NATO countries against Iran. This is the arrangement between Trump and Macron and Netanyahu. They want to join this through provocation. Adani Kaba says I must see bravery. Which country can do it better than Iranian? Oh, so you think it is bravery that they are buying your citizens is bravery? Okay now, Israel Fiji say I salute your courage and resilience. Almighty Allah will continue to strengthen you against the infidels. Who are the infidels? They hear this me. Mabasa says the war must continue. Negotiations were going on while America and Israel were planning a sudden attack. They have bought all leadership and they now want to cease fire. Israel will continue the war. It can't be trusted. Okay. Alexander says, thank God, don't accept, let's see who win. Because war must have a winner. But guy, make your mouth stay sharp. Now America you dey fight, not be only Israel. But guy, you make me laugh in Chinese language. Continue to the end of this year, no peace talk. Your new supreme leader has been hit. Don't worry. Omar says, then things say them wise. You threw the first shot, claiming you eliminate your leader, and you are now calling for ceasefire. America, are you scared of what to befall you? What wants to befall America? Some of you are just funny. Very, very, very funny. Asaima says, very good. What should continue? Okay. Abuju says, these Iranian people are bloodsuckers, irrespective of the duration of the war. Iran must succumb. Listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.